right, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is Our Divine Tarot. My name is Brittany. There's sparkles all over my table. It's totally fine. If it's a little distracting for you, I apologize. I tried getting most of it off, but you know what? The glitter's here to stay. It's from my glitter pumpkin, so sorry about that. They're all over the place. Sorry, squirrel ADHD. But I'm here to do coffee and collective, so we're gonna cheers. Cheers. Take a sip, grab your coffee, tea, water. Mine's always off to the side. Stay hydrated, y'all. Please and thank you. I care about y'all, so please stay hydrated. If you needed a reminder, get your water, get your tea, get your coffee. Anyways, we're going to get into it because, oh my gosh, this energy is wild. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me take a sip. Cheers again. Oh, if you are new, welcome. This is Coffee and Collective, where we sip coffee, tea, whatever you feel, and we get into the cards. So right off the bat here, I've been feeling like somebody feels like there's a betrayal of some sort. It's like you're betraying your own beliefs. It's not a betrayal like somebody else betraying you. It could be for some of you. It may feel like it, but you have these cards here. I pulled these earlier and I felt like I needed to talk about them. Okay. So on the back of the deck, we do have the Eight of Pentacles. Right off the jump here, we've got the Three of Swords, Queen of Swords, Ten of Cups, the Devil, and the Lovers. Give me a minute. Those people are naked. I totally forgot about this deck. Mirror. Okay. Because I may be all about freeing the nipple and stuff, but YouTube not so much. So anyways. Okay, so the reason why I was talking about this betrayal, it feels like you're betraying your beliefs or like standing tall after being betrayed. Okay, Queen of Swords energy, cutting out the BS and saying, no, this is my reality here. I want to say this for people venturing into more open mindsets to like different, more abstract ways of going about solutions, right? It doesn't always have to be, oh, damn. That Queen of Swords fell on the floor so fast. Oh my God. Okay. She just yeeted. She was like, I'm out here, guys, whatever. She's detaching. Yeah, girl, you do your thing. With this, it's not always like in love, okay? Like maybe it can be betraying your own belief system or what you used to believe. So we're challenging that, okay? And on the floor, the Queen of Swords is in reverse. So this is essentially not being so cold and cut off to this, okay? There's a reason why she wanted to go reverse. And she said, no, pick me up now. I don't need to be upright. I don't need to fight this anymore. It was something that used to scare you. Something you felt threatened, or it could be a relationship. It could be, we'll see what we get in the cards before I go too far into that. But it could be like a betrayal in your beliefs. It's like, oh, do I have to be a monogamous person? Does that really work for me? Or if it's just only for some of you that's going to resonate, not for everybody, totally understand that. But there's a blockage that you are releasing and being more open to something. You thought it was a betrayal, but it doesn't really hurt you like that. And you're like, oh, it's because I was conditioned to feel that way. It's leading to your Ten of Cups. This is your ultimate happiness, your happily ever after kind of thing, right? So you're realizing a blockage within yourself, self-limiting beliefs, self-sabotage, something you've been doing for yourself, or even out like external influence. Maybe like people are inserting themselves too much in your life. So we have the Devil and we have the Lovers, okay? This is being open and receptive and chasing after what you love, okay? It doesn't have to be a person. It can be like a hobby. It can be like a new thing you're learning about. Or like, say you're interested in the occult. I mean, like, hello, you're at a tarot reading. So like your foot's already in the door. But I'm thinking of like maybe like witch stuff. Right? It's not all bad. There's tons of ways to go about it. There's practical witches. There's like there's other layers to it. you can be anything you want to. You want to dive into it, maybe like test the waters, see what you like, see what you don't like, do your research on things. But this is like a new obsession for you. This is something that is going to fuel you, and you're like, oh my God, I'm excited about life again. Like this is, yeah, something is definitely opening your mind. Something you thought that once was like, oh, I shouldn't do that, that's bad. You're changing your mindset. You're not closing off to it. You're not you're not you're being more open to opportunities. Does that make sense? Because that you're unlocking doors to your happiness at this point. Okay, there's a lot of revelations happening. I did talk about that in my last Coffee and Collective. It was about like spiritual awakenings and such, because I did witness one, and it's been very eye-opening. And seeing how rigid in his ways he was about certain beliefs, and how he's actually challenging that right now and being open to it. That is essentially what we're seeing here. I did cleanse my decks and everything, and like this was the vibe today. So I feel like others of you are definitely going through this as well. So let's get into it. Let's see what the tea leaves have to say regarding this, please, and thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have temporary situation. Yeah. So this is going to be a little bit of, we didn't get the Tower. I was going to say a little bit of upheaval, but it's more of like a mental push and pull. Okay. This is something where you don't know the solution. You don't know how to go about it, but it'll come to you. We have desk. Pay attention to your work. Yeah. Let's see. Just give me 1 second before I get too far into this. Let me pull out some more tea leaves. Okay. So we have fly, a period of ill health and depression. Yeah, if you let yourself ruminate on these things, it's not going to do you any good, okay? So you're focusing still on, like subconsciously, you're still focusing on the hurt. You're still focusing on the limiting beliefs and how it's supposed to, in quotations, destroy you. And that's not the real way, in quotations. To go about things, or whatever it is. It's not the traditional way. So you have to go about it in an unconventional way. But by paying attention to your work and paying attention to the things that you have control over right now, especially like if you find your mind wandering at work, if you find it like you can't focus too much, you're still ruminating on this whole thought thing, whatever it is you're going through, that was a betrayal, that was like not an open idea for you before, and now you're being flooded with all these thoughts. This is Spirit saying, okay, we'll give you what you need in due time. Just focus on the tasks at hand, what you need to do in your daily life right now, your responsibilities and such like that. Okay, focus on the things you can control right now, and Spirit will handle the rest. Right? You will get the intuitive downloads when you need it. You have Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Okay, so yeah, there could be some people here who, if you talk about like opening your mindset, maybe read the room a little bit, and if you know somebody's very closed-minded, maybe you shouldn't talk to them about it, because they're gonna try to hold you back on this and tell you you're crazy and you don't deserve this. You do deserve this 10 of Cups, okay? And they're gonna shame you out. They're gonna make you feel ill and like depressed and like, please. Why would you do that? Because they can't do that for themselves, okay? So it could be somebody controlling you or trying to control you out of this mindset. We have the Moon, changes in your life. This is significant, okay? And the Lovers talks about making a choice, okay? So it's like, do you attune to the divine, or do you just continue to do what you've been doing and being miserable? Okay, this is a lot of self-work, and this is a lot of putting the work in, maybe channeling it into something, maybe a hobby, maybe writing something like a book. Some of you could write, or journal. That's how you manifest. Maybe work on the things that, just explore. Allow yourself to explore. You should accept valid criticism. Cup. We have Fair Woman, dealings a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. We have Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Yeah, so these people could definitely be, the energy's trying to keep you stuck. Maybe you've been stuck in a relationship, or maybe you've been Maybe you're trying to get to know different people and they're trying to tell you you're crazy, and that's just not, you know, how life works. These people don't really have anything going for them. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly, or this could be you. You want to get the ball rolling on things, but you are surrounding yourself with energies that aren't on the same level. You are outgrowing friendships. You are outgrowing people just with limiting beliefs. Okay, 10-10 on the camera timer. Once you cut off these people, once you you can still keep them in your life. It depends on who these people are. It could be family, friends, neighbors, etc., or people that you work with. You can still love them. You can still love them for who they are and accept them and respect them, but keep them at an arm's length, because if you let them in too much and tell them too much about this, they're not going to be receptive to it, okay, in the moment, and they're going to do everything in their power to kind of just keep you stuck, right? And keep you stuck in their mindset, because they can't change their minds, so why should you? Be careful of those people in your life, okay? Like with peace and love, you can keep a distance from them. We have Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Yes. We have Weeping Willow, family sorrow. Yeah. You may be cutting off some family. I'm not going to lie, because it's hard. It's hard when you are trying to find yourself, and it's not going to make sense to anybody else what you're doing except for you and like-minded people, okay? 11-11 on the camera timer, as I said that. You could be seeing 11-11 a lot, actually. This has been popping out for me a lot. When I was trying to get my cards together, it just kept plopping out and plopping out and plopping out. This is all about your spiritual development. This is very intuitive, and this is high manifestor energy, okay? Like, you have the power to change your life and your mindset just by being more open to things and being more receptive, but also still creating boundaries with those that you know aren't going to receive it well, and that's okay. Not everybody's open to newer things, right? Some people are more conservative, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But those are kind of like the limiting energies that you don't learn from, you can't grow from, okay? Oh, being open is being open to growth, change, all of that, and change scares people. We have the month of June. So the month of June could have been significant, or somebody born in June could be significant. We have Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. We have Wreath, sorrow over a loss. We have Kangaroo, unsettled times, need to plan ahead. And we have Dog, protection from a powerful friend. So you are going to be gaining some friendships, or like a friend of yours. You have somebody in your corner right now, at least one person that doesn't think you're crazy, that doesn't think that you are Delulu. 12:34 on the camera timer. This person knows that everything happens one step at a time, and this person is willing to help you along the way. Okay? On the back of the deck, we do have Rabbit, too much concern with sexual matters, but you could be seeing bunnies a lot, like rabbits. What I was saying, I have this little bunny buddy outside my window here that likes to just chill in like the little corner area underneath my window. We don't have pets in this building. Like, nobody can have pets in this building unless you've got like a service dog or something, right? But that little bunny likes to just chill, because that bunny knows that this is the chill vibe. This is the chill place. This bunny's safe here until the neighbor kids just decide to go. Yeah. Anyways, they love to scare this bunny, but the bunny always comes back because it knows it's chill. And when I have my window open and my videos are compiling, and they autoplay when on my computer when I'm out of the room, or like waiting for it to do its thing, and the bunny just looks so zen and so and so cute. Like, if I've never seen an animal smile other than like a dog, but like, I swear to God, like, this bunny's just like chilling, vibing, just like living in it. And the bunny loves my voice, and it's really weird, but I guess it's not weird, but it's like, oh, this is like your energy is meant to reach many people, and a lot of people see see and feel your energy and want to keep you stuck, because they know your potential. They know you're destined for better. You are destined for greatness in all of this. So with that moving forward, you are going to be attracting you're gonna know how to combat like the bad energies. You're well, not bad, but like unfavorable energies. You will be attracting those, but more so you're gonna be attracting the people who are like-minded, the people who are on your level. Okay, it's gonna happen. Not everybody's chill with what you're doing. And that's okay, because they're too focused on what everybody else is doing versus what they should be doing, or like what their purpose is. So not a lot of people figure out their purpose. Not a lot of people are open to exploring that. And some of us are meant to explore our purposes. Some of us have more than one. Some of us are just the journey, you know, life's a climb. And a lot of people like to make you feel stuck. Not everybody wants to be a star, right? Everybody wants to be famous. Everybody wants all that. Well, some people are just like, no, Brittany, I don't want to be famous. But like, you know, most of you have that star quality. I'm feeling it in this energy here. You have the star quality, and people can tell that, probably could have told you that from like years ago when you were a child, or everything. Like, you have this energy. You were meant to be somebody. And unfortunately, some people, like I've been through this myself. I've been in environments, or like placed in environments where it was a challenge to even shine, because I was always made to feel ashamed for it, made to feel ashamed for taking Instagram selfies and stuff like that and posting them. It's like, do you really need to be that conceited? And it's like, I'm feeling myself. If you are that triggered, go home, turn off your phone, don't talk to a damn person, because you can't even love yourself. Like that, you know what I mean? I'm a sassy person in real life. Okay. Like, I'm really sassy, and I try to bring it out here, because like it's who I am. I always had to hide who I was, and this has been an experience. So if you have been, like, I know I say this all the time to all of you, and you're like, Brittany, you're preaching to the choir. You keep telling us to make YouTube channels, TikToks, whatever, but showing who you are, showcasing who you are, and not being afraid to, like, don't hide yourself. Don't hide yourself at all. I mean, I have to dial it back, because I can't smoke and swear with peace and love. I mean, I could, but I wouldn't get monetized that easily. It has me thinking of Trailer Park Boys, but I need permission to smoke and swear. Like, that's, you know, for those who know, no, but anyways, if you don't know, it's totally fine. But it's more of like, this is who I am as a person. If you don't like it, that's fine. You will find the people that are supposed to be in your life and support you and accept you for who you are. That's the beautiful thing here. This is a huge shift. So we're going to look into this a little bit more here. Sorry, my voice is a little raspy. I had an exciting weekend. A lot of fun, a lot of scream singing, a lot of just letting go. And you know what? It felt so damn good. So damn good. Okay, so we have dark male, darker than lighter. So that could be an energy that is either coming in and will be more receptive to your energy, or it may be somebody who's holding you back. Take it how it resonates. Okay. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Wallflower, limited potential, shy, withholding. You have been put in that box for so long. Most of us, when we're shy, it's because we've been made to feel little. We've been made to feel small and dim ourselves, because how dare you want to be shining out on stage and be happy, right? How dare you share your talents and gifts? That isn't a talent. That's not a gift. People like to gaslight you, and that's not okay. We have gossip, neighbors, small talk, grapevine. Yeah, people like to talk. And you know what? You don't feed into the gossip. I feel this very strongly. Yeah, yes, on my channel, I go through like, what's the gossip on you? But I do feel called to say that, like, as much as there's gossip about you and all of that, people are going to talk regardless. If that's something that keeps you from shining, because it's caring about what other people think, maybe you were raised by people who cared too much about what other people think. Like, your reputation is everything. It's like, actually, your integrity would speak for itself. You wouldn't have to tell the entire world you're a good person. If you have to tell everybody you're a good person, I don't think you are. Like, that's the vibe. And like, it's so fake. A lot of people are out here being fake just to save face. And I don't think that's the way to go about it. That's what keeps you small. That's what makes you feeling like you're insignificant. And that's what others around you want, because they know you're here to shine, and you would outshine them like crazy and cut them off like they're nothing, because they know they ain't shit. That's the thing. I'm sorry, I got really passionate there. Because you were meant to be this beauty queen, shining on stage, adored. You were supposed to sparkle and shine, baby, okay? And everybody else wants to keep you feeling small because they can't do those things for themselves. Not everybody's meant to shine, okay? And some people can't face that freaking truth, okay? We have children, childlike innocence, fun. Healing your inner child will definitely help with this if you haven't done so already. Getting to do the things you never got to as a kid. You know, all those rules that you had as a kid, like maybe your parents were like, no, we can't do birthday parties, or something like that for some reason, or like, ew, no, we're not going to gas you up. You're not special kind of thing, when you are, okay? You have qualities about you that are special. You are like, everybody's different. We're all like snowflakes here. Like not, oh my God, fragile snowflakes. But I'm talking about, we're all individual. We all have different gifts. We all have different purposes. And why, it's like the IQ test, and Albert Einstein, he was like, the gist of the quote is, you wouldn't judge a fish's ability to climb a tree, would you? Like, everybody wants to fit you in this box, and it's not going to work anymore. Fuck the box, okay? Like, kick it down the street. Show it who's boss. You may have to move out of an environment. You may have to struggle for a little bit, but I promise you it's going to be so worth it, and Spirit's going to take care of you through this, okay? You're going to meet people on your journey once you shed this, and everything's going to start making sense. We have fair male, lighter than darker. Okay, so, okay, so not just physicalities. I'm talking about, okay, there could be a dark energy male, okay, around you, maybe a father figure, a brother, a cousin, or neighbor, or something like that. But somebody definitely does not have good intentions for you and wants to keep you stuck, wants to keep controlling you because it's fun and that's what gives them thrill, okay? You could be dating somebody like this. But with the fair male, I'm talking about when it says lighter than darker, somebody who's more into the light energy rather than the darker energy, okay? Dark, I'm talking about like the devil energy. I'm talking about, they could have Capricorn placements. I know everybody's like, but the devil is represented by Capricorn energy. But with the lighter than darker, somebody who's more into maybe another light worker, another healer like you. You could be a light worker or healer. I just want to say, not, that's why you're really sensitive to all this shifting and all this energy and having to keep yourself quiet, because like you're around people that don't recognize these things and think it's mental illness. It is not mental illness. Okay. You may have been gaslit so much in your life, you don't know what's real anymore. Now you're deciding for yourself. You're using your own discernment and saying, no, you know what? I'm following my intuition. And when you follow your intuition, you head to the places where you're meant to be. 2222 on the camera timer as I'm saying that. If you haven't left your hometown yet, get going. Get making those plans, because you can't stay stuck in these places, because these people are energetic freaking vampires, okay? They know what you have and they want to keep you feeling stuck, but Spirit won't let that happen, okay? If things are falling away with these people, absolutely. I do want to say this could be flip-flopped. Somebody who's lighter could have a darker energy, and somebody who's darker could have like a lighter energy, you know? It's not always like it's pretty much don't judge a book by its cover, but you'll know it. You will feel like if it's right or not, okay? We have money on the back of the deck, wealth, luck, finances. When you shift out of this limiting energy and limited potential, stop limiting yourself and stop, you have to unlearn the processes that were ingrained in you, saying that you weren't special, saying that like, oh, you're just crazy. No, nobody's going to believe you, kind of stuff. Once you shift out of that and you go, no, when you stand up for yourself and go like, no, I'm not crazy. I'm not about to be gaslit by somebody who doesn't even have a degree. What do you have going on in your life? Absolutely nothing. That's it. Yeah. That's, you kind of have to have these stern talks, but you don't even have to say it. Your energy will speak for itself. Once you get out of this, your luck's going to change. This is giving me Wheel of Fortune. This is giving me like the tides are changing. The times are changing. The wind is changing direction. Okay. Winds from the east, kind of like Mary Poppins vibes, right? But you are going to step on up. Your abundance will start coming in. You'll have money coming out of nowhere. Oh my God, 10:55 on my clock as I'm saying this. This is glow up energy. That is a glow up angel number. We have work, profession, college, workplace. You could be changing that or stepping on up. Let's see. We have obstacles, blocks, pathways, delays. Yeah. So this was all up, and the fact that it's underneath the children here. Okay. This is inner child healing. This can all, the things we went through in our childhood. A lot of people talk about inner child healing, and I feel like I need to talk a bit more about this. With the inner child healing, like, it's more than getting to do as an adult what you never got to do as a kid, but it was more of like unlearning the toxic beliefs that were ingrained in you. And like, no, you know what? Who says that I can't do whatever I want? Who says I can't have fun and have like a sleepover with my best friends? Or like, who says that I can't have dessert first or something like that? Or like, even like, say you go to a store and you walk past the candy aisle, like you're an adult. You walk past the candy aisle and you don't even bother going down because you were never allowed to have sugar growing up. You weren't, maybe for a dietary reason or whatever, like health reason. Just take it how it resonates. And you want to go down that aisle, but you're brought back to your mother or father telling you, no, you don't need sugar. You don't get to have that stuff. You didn't deserve it. And it crushed you. And then you walk out of the store not going down the candy aisle and you're like kind of crushed and it deeply hurts you. I did this for myself. I went back in the 7-Eleven. I went down the candy aisle and I was like, ooh, pixie sticks. And I was like, oh, cool. Look at all these fun little candies and stuff like that. Like, it may not be the same stuff we had growing up, but they have some cool things in there. And it's okay if you want to try a little bit in moderation. I got Nerds the other day. I haven't finished the box because it's way too much sugar for me right now. But oh my God, I forgot the strawberry flavor. The strawberry grape Nerds were amazing. Okay. They still are S tier for me. So that can be one of those things. And it may seem very, very small, but it's a huge blocking other areas in your life. What else are you holding yourself back from? Fun? Are you not allowing yourself to have fun? Do you hate video games now because you weren't allowed to play them as much or at all? Was it ingrained in you that this is not, you don't need to be focusing on that. You need to be focusing on this. Were you even allowed to be a child? Okay. Were you even allowed to have a childhood? That's the thing. Okay. It's different for everyone. That was just an example, but I feel called to say that somebody really needed to hear that. We have new love, new person, unknown person, travel, vacation, honeymoon, enjoyment. We got the money card again, wealth, luck, and finances, and career, business, success, and advancement. You've got a lot of opportunities coming in here, and your energy is attracting a new love, a new person. And we have open relationship, no commitment, casual openness. So like, this is fine to take it slow. You both aren't looking for like marriage and stuff like that right off the bat here. I'm just saying, like, there's an openness to this. And maybe, like I said before, some of you are challenging the way you go about relationships, different things in your life. Why does it have to be what some of you are probably questioning, like, why is monogamy like the way? Why can't there be other ways? Like, maybe it just doesn't work for everybody. And I'm just using that as an example because we have the open relationship card here. It could be different, okay? It could definitely be different. And it's not always going to make sense to everybody externally, as long as everybody's on the same page internally, right? Like, your connections, they respect your boundaries. This is all a part of boundaries. Open relationships, there's a lot of boundaries with that, okay? And open communication. If you cannot communicate and set proper boundaries and have others respect that, it's not going to work. So apply that to other areas of your life too. It doesn't have to be relationships. Like, totally fine if you're still monogamous and you know what I mean? It takes all kinds, and not everybody fits into the same way of doing things. So it's okay to think outside the box. Don't be stuck in this box. Break out of it. Just throw the box down the street, throw it at somebody. Maybe don't throw it at somebody. That's assault, but you know what I mean? Like, destroy the box. You don't need it. And if other people are trying to insert themselves and be like, oh, that doesn't work, that's going to fail, you're never going to be loved like that. And it's just like, if you start hearing people talk like that, you don't need that. You don't need those people, because they're trying to make you feel stuck and be like, that's fine. Maybe that stuff worked for you, but it's not going to work for me. You can butt out. Thank you so much. People are sending you evil eye for no freaking reason. Get those evil eye reversal candles going. Like, this is what so sorry. I hit the mic. I apologize. That probably did not sound very nice. I apologize. All I'm saying here is it's okay to break the mold. It's okay to break the chains. It's okay to go about something differently. Okay? It's okay to go about life differently. Because look at history, okay? Look at there's a lot of people that don't believe in marriage anymore. There's a lot of people who don't believe in love anymore because like all of this, like not everybody's meant for the traditional, okay? And unfortunately, that seems to be 90% of the entire freaking existence we have going on here, but we're shifting, okay? Think about the LGBTQIA plus connections and people, right? It's a new experience, and a lot of people really do love to tell you that you are not who you say you are because of this. You are not who you say you are because of that. And it's like, why do you need gay pride parades and stuff like that? Where's my straight pride? And it's like, all of those people are butthurt, okay? Who cares? And that's it. That's it. Okay. It's all about going about things differently. You can apply this anywhere. It could be in your workplace. Maybe you have an unconventional job, or maybe leading into an unconventional job, not a normal 9 to 5 or like a construction or anything like that. Okay. Maybe you're meant to be a content creator. Maybe you're meant to share your voice and how you went through your struggles because other people are going to relate to it. You don't necessarily have to do YouTube. I mentioned writing a book. I mentioned writing, or even just writing in general, or channeling all of this into your creative ventures. Maybe you paint. Maybe you can paint your emotions as you're feeling them. That's another thing as well. Like, not every... you will figure it out. There are a lot of things that you could channel this into. Maybe even making music. Maybe you... this is beautiful. Like I'm sorry. There's a lot going on here, and it's like it's like there's a lot of doors unlocking, some that were closed and some that you couldn't even see at all because you weren't mentally at that level yet. You weren't on that frequency. And I feel like you have been ascending out of this. You've been feeling like something's got to give. Something's got to give. I'm going to burst. I'm going to explode. I can't do life like how everybody else does. That's fine. Some of you might have dyslexia. Some of you might have ADHD, autism, all of that might be on the spectrum. Hell, there's a lot of things on the spectrum, and a lot of people like to think it's just autism and ADHD. It's not. It's a whole broad, it's a whole spectrum, okay? People aren't meant to go about life in a black and white way. Sometimes there's rainbows. Sometimes there's only one color. Sometimes some people can't see colors because they're colorblind, right? Take that like metaphorically, right? Some people can't see what's directly in front of their face, and that's fine because they choose not to believe it. You can't convince somebody to change their beliefs. You just have to say, okay, I respect you, but I'm going to go do me. That's kind of like the biggest vibe here. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I got really passionate and my voice is starting to go here. But let's see. What else do my lovely collective need to see regarding this, please and thank you, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, we have release, surrender, purge. So you're purging your old beliefs. You're purging the old ways of thinking. We have twin flames here. You could be in a twin flame connection, or maybe you're already in union with your twin flame. But some of you are and some of you aren't. And not a lot of you go with the twin flame connection. That's totally fine. Take it how it resonates. I'm not going to get too deep into it because I got opinions. But I respect people, though. Like I'm starting to dial that one back because it's like, you know what? People are going to believe what they want to believe. And if you truly feel deep in your soul you're in a twin flame connection, absolutely take it. I'm just saying, some people, there really are people out here saying they have 3 or 4 twin flames. Okay. Don't listen to that misinformation. That's why I can't do TikTok, because there's so much misinformation. And it's like, you know what? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And you may try different platforms or different mediums on channeling your creativity and sharing your voice. And a lot of people are going to tell you you're wrong. You are not wrong. That's just their opinion. And like I said, you can lead a horse to water. You can't make it drink. People are going to believe what they want to believe. And of course they're going to, like Facebook beef, like face beef, like, when the keyboard warriors, they're always going to be keyboard warriors. That's fine. Don't let that stop you. We have self-worth expectations. Your self-worth, you are leveling up. You are definitely not taking anybody's crap with this. We have transcendence, unity. Yes, you're finding your soul family. Or like I said, with your twin flame, you could be coming into union with them. You both have done the work. You both have learned the lessons, and you are in unison together. You are mastering this together. We have celebration, gifts, abundance. Your gifts could be heightening. I'm talking clairvoyance, claircognizance, clairsentience, clairaudience, etc. There's a few others, but this is a celebration. You shouldn't be scared of this. This is a new chapter. Like I said, the 10 of Cups underneath here, that was amazing. You are going to be celebrating really soon, and you're going to be in a more abundant energy and more free flowing. So this is Spirit essentially calling for you to go with the flow. Raise your vibration by doing, setting the boundaries with yourself and stepping into your power. We have renewal, spark. Oh my gosh. We have party, external, storm. We have alchemy, ancestor guides. Your ancestors, your spirit guides are praising you. They are supporting you every step of the way. Like I said, you are never going to be left alone through this. Okay. Either you're going to have an earth angel or a twin flame. Maybe you're with your twin flame right now. Like I said, that is helping you along with this because they've already been through this and they want to help you with this. We have storm, unexpected, but that's okay. That's not something to fear. We have action, courage, Jupiter, beginnings. This is good stuff coming, okay? Like it's going to shake up the foundation, but you have to build the foundation within yourself, okay? With the self-worth and being strong within yourself. When you are strong within yourself and you build that solid foundation within yourself with your self-worth and your boundaries and your self-love, your self-care, okay? Prioritizing you and pouring into your own cup and taking care of what you need to do. When you are strong within yourself, it is very difficult for the external stuff to crumble you, okay? You know that this is all for a reason. Something has to fall away. It could be limiting beliefs, expectations, or even just like environments you outgrew. It's time for a new environment, okay? And we have separation and longing. You've been separated for a long time. You've maybe even separated from yourself. I do feel very, very called to say. But it's not all bad, and this is all really, really good stuff happening here. And we have Venus, offer, love. Like this is being open to love of all kinds. Can be friendship, can be romantic, can be all of this stuff. But like this is beautiful. This is wonderful. The separation is going to be bridging, and you are going to be just fine. Okay. Let me see what we have for the Pocket Angels from Queen Alice, Love Exists Visions. She has a really wonderful channels, sorry. She does subliminals and all that stuff, and she's amazing. She had a wonderful video that she posted yesterday, and maybe go take a look at it. She was talking a little bit about this too, and it kind of clicked for me. And then when I did my own card pull, it all the stuff that I'm talking about in this is exactly what came out for myself. So I'm going through this with you, y'all. Okay. We have focus on the positive. We have time to get creative. Start getting into your creative ventures. You may have more creative downloads. You may feel called to like paint. You may be called to write, to make music, listen to music, dance it out, release that energy that has been storing up in your hips, storing up in your back. All of that stuff. Maybe go for a massage, self-care stuff, go get a pedicure, manicure, whatever, like facial, who knows, like take it how it resonates. But that's all a part of self-care as well. But self-care is also listening to your body, listening to your mind, and going with your whims a little bit, depending on like, you know, when you're at work, it's kind of hard, right? But like, say you can work and have your earbuds in so you can like play your favorite song or something like that. Like feed into that a little bit more, make it fun. Explore new genres of music, like more dancing. Like it'll spark you in the ways you least expect it. Okay. So when you're calm, when you're taking care of yourself, when you're doing what you need to do, sitting with your emotions, letting those things flow, feeling your emotions flow through you. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a time to cry. This is a time to let out the anger, the frustrations, because that's not needed where you're going. Yes, you can mourn your old life and how people have treated you. Yes, you can still love people but from very far distance, okay? And maybe it's people you didn't expect to keep you stuck that are jealous of you. They're jealous of you because you're meant to shine, and that's what they want, but that's not, they don't know how to get there. The angels are answering your prayers right now, okay? So manifestations are coming in. Your selflessness is recognized. Yeah, okay? It's just been spent on the wrong people. You are headed towards energies where it's going to be reciprocated and not taken from you, okay? So we have you're doing a good job. Yes, sunflowers could be significant, okay? We have you can rise above your competition. Yes, yes. Other people are competing with you, whether you know it or not. But this is another thing. You need to, if you haven't learned this already and you haven't like applied it to yourself, just be in competition with yourself. Okay, because you're only trying to better yourself and other people are trying to one up you, and it's not fun. We have 11:11 on my clock, by the way. So again, yeah, we have yes with the chipmunk there. What else, Spirit? What else does my lovely collective need to see today? We have in a few weeks. Yeah. So these shifts will be happening in a few weeks. You may be feeling the anxiety. You may be feeling it in your stomach. However, your gifts represent themselves, because Spirit talks to you in a way that you understand, right? Maybe you're just learning how to understand when Spirit's talking to you. Like I said, with these gifts heightening, if you don't have these gifts already, it is heightening. This is another spiritual awakening. You will receive a message soon, and you can do this. Yes. So there could be opportunities coming in for you to make money in a different way. Maybe you've been trying to get out of a job that you hate, or maybe you've been just trying to figure out what's been holding you back and why you can't be happy at all. You need a change. You need a shift. Okay. When we're not happy, change is the best thing. Adjustments are required before moving forward. Yes. So this is a time to, like I said, focus on the things you can control versus the things you can't, because you need to pour into yourself in order to be receptive to this newer version of you that's coming up, that's trying to grow and prosper here. You're still working on it. You're doing amazing. You're doing the work. It's got to be consistent, and you got to do it every day. Sometimes it's 20%, sometimes it's 80%, okay? And sometimes it's 2%, because our energy, like you Spirit's trying to teach you how to calm yourself. And in our calmest moments, that's where the biggest downloads come from. That's where we get like our epiphanies, our Ace of Swords moments, okay? When we are like, when it's less chaotic, when we are out of environments that made us stressed and made us feel like we were on edge and serving other people, but not always giving to others because that's what they needed, in quotation, but they knew to take from you because it was easier and they didn't have to do it for themselves. That's the kind of thing. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to pull for you some Moonology. Okay. So we have a new full moon in Taurus, detoxify. Yes. I think it's next month. We have the full moon eclipse happening in the Taurus Scorpio axis, right? So if you it's for October. I'm recording this on September 25th, 2023. So I could be very, very wrong. But no matter when you're watching this can be timeless as well. But this is when I'm recording it, and this eclipse season, like next month's eclipse energy is going to propel us faster. Like this is like skipping timelines. Like we're jumping timelines at this point. We are ascending at higher levels and frequencies at a faster rate, and it's hard for us to keep up. So be gentle with yourself, and if you are frustrated with something that you cannot control, let it go. Ask yourself, step back and be like, do I really have control over this? And you can try to fight with your brain and be like, oh yeah, I can do this, and this about it. But this is all reliant on this, and this. If you don't have control of it, okay? Just let it go. It'll happen the way it's supposed to happen, and try to detach from the outcome of things, because when we start attaching to the outcome, that's when those manifestations start slowing down, okay? Like The part is detaching. It'll come to you when it's meant to. You can't possibly F up what's meant for you. You just have to weather the motions, and you have to take things day by day. We're only human. You're having a human experience. You're allowed to feel whatever emotions you need to, in order for whatever emotions are arising for you, allow yourself to feel them and let them flow instead of bottling them up, because bottling them up is not going to help you with this process. It's going to make you feel like you're going even slower. And that's not what Spirit wants to help you with. Spirit wants to help you with accepting that there are things you cannot change, and there's only certain things you can do, and don't stress yourself out unnecessary. It's unnecessary stress. So we're letting go of that. Talk less and feel more. Yeah. Is that Spirit talking to me right now? Because I've been a chatterbox all day. Last quarter moon in Pisces. Talk less and feel more. So feel in the moment, be in the moment, be off your phone for a little bit. Sorry, my camera's like a little perfect. I'm sorry, my voice is a little raspy. Like I said, I've been talking a lot. 44 on the camera timer. If you were worried that you weren't protected through this, you are. Okay, you were very divinely protected through this. You were meant to go through this, and you were meant to meet certain people along your path, either coming up or in the very, very near future. They're either in your life right now, or in the near future they're coming in. Sorry, I worded that weird. People that are part of your soul family that'll help you through this, okay? Or like earth angels meant to, like, come help, because like I said, the universe, spirit, angels, whatever, what have you, they communicate with you in a way that you will understand. So sometimes that can be actually sending an earth angel to have a conversation with you, or like a stranger says something to you on the side of the street or something like that, or like in a coffee shop or something like that, and it unlocks something. This is Spirit saying be open and receptive, because we're sending you signs. We're trying to tell you, like, maybe you're seeing a lot of synchronicities and you're like, what does that mean, LOL? And it's like a lot of people are like that. It's really funny, but it's more of like, you will figure it out when you're meant to. Like, you'll have that epiphany on your own. You have to come to it on your own. Nobody else can tell you what it is. Okay, you have to come to that conclusion on your own. Like I said, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And sometimes that can be related to you in certain things that you're just not seeing. Okay, so Spirit will help you with this. New moon in Taurus, know your worth. Yeah. And as soon as you're starting to step into your limiting beliefs, that's when things start going backward for you. Okay, so stop doubting yourself. Stop worrying about not being good enough, not feeling good enough, because you are good, and like you were so freaking good. Okay, like you're doing a good job with this, okay, with the good job. You are doing the work, and you are meant to be here, okay? You are absolutely good enough, and if people want to tell you you're not good enough, well, they ain't good enough for you. Adios, pachacho. Like, that should be a sign for you. Trust the universe. First quarter moon in Aquarius, which is hilarious, because we are, at time of recording, it's an Aquarius moon right now. It's not the first quarter though. And keep your heart open. First quarter moon in Libra. Yeah, don't be closing off energies. This is giving me like almost like Page of Cups energy, being open and receptive to love of all kinds, platonic, like friendship love, family love, and then romantic love, or like, see where this goes kind of love. Don't attach anything to any connection. You don't know how it's gonna go. Sometimes, like, you fall in love with your best friend, or like, you know what I mean? Crazier things happen, and like, you're meant to have these people in your life. So of course, use your discernment. Not everybody you're going to be attracting is good for you, but that's a test from the universe saying, okay, can you follow your intuition that we just gave you? Okay, your more heightened gifts are going to help you with this. So maybe you've been feeling anxiety. Maybe you've been feeling like having an out of body experience, feeling like that, like spiritually things are going weird and you don't know how to explain it, and you think you're going crazy. You're not. You really aren't. What I've noticed with the out of body experience, it's more of like healing, like detaching the ego, because the ego can attach itself to the conscious and subconscious mind. And sometimes we all have ego. It does protect us. Ego is a good thing when we know how to work with it. It most times it's people's shadow side, right? There are other things with that, but like, when people's egos get bruised when they can't take criticism, that was where this cup came in. The cup, you should accept valid criticism. Maybe you've been receiving some criticism, and this is where you have a deep think in yourself, is like, oh, is that actually something I can work on, or is that somebody's opinion and they don't like it? Like, you know what I mean? Using your discernment. This is a test from the universe, okay? But accepting valid criticism and saying, oh, okay, thank you very much, I appreciate that insight, rather than getting all defensive and going like, no, I'm perfect. Like, you'll notice this in people too. So maybe you're observing this and going like, oh, okay, so maybe this is how I have to go about things and certain things moving forward, because you know what, we're human, we're not perfect. There are some humans on this planet that like to think that they're absolutely perfect, and those people are heavy into their ego, and that's not a way to be, because that is very fragile. And back to what I was talking about, building a solid foundation within yourself and knowing your worth and knowing, yeah, I could probably work on some things. That's okay. We're always learning. We're always students. We're always like learning from things, experiences, people. And closing ourselves off to those things doesn't help us grow. It helps us stay stuck. That's it. Those foundations don't get built, because why bother? So yeah. Does that make sense? I really hope it does. Like, I've been talking for like ever. I've been talking in circles. I'm gonna pull from the other Moonology deck, and then yeah, that'll be Coffee and Collective today. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you guys. If you made it to the end, put your favorite emoji down below. Or how this resonated with you. We have don't let your past hold you back. Yeah, South Node. South Node is about staying in your comfort zone, or like that is your comfort zone. Wherever your South Node is in your chart, that's your comfort zone. Mine is in Taurus, okay? And my North Node is in Scorpio. So this eclipse is gonna be kind of eye-opening for me, but it's also gonna be eye-opening to the people closest to me too. So it's gonna be interesting to see how people react to this energy and how they ground themselves. Like, you can still be grounded, but I'm meant to transform. I'm meant to like be many different things in this lifetime. And like my home life, it's in my home life. It's in my 4th house, my Scorpio North Node, stepping out of my comfort zone. Like, my home life is not going to be traditional. Like, it's not going to be it's not going to be conventional a little bit, okay? Like, this is challenging it. And the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. We've got look at the bigger picture. This is stepping away from the little tinier things and stepping back. And where are you headed? Where do you want to go? What's the bigger picture? What is your 10 of Cups looking like as a huge painting? Okay, think about it that way. And balance spirituality and practicality. Yeah, this can be spiritual awakenings and all of that can be a little scary, and of course you want to just be sucked right into it, but you can balance it out. You can add spirituality things in, like, more spiritual practices in your everyday life. Say like guided meditation while you're at work and it's a super stressful time. If you can take a minute to like work on your controlled breathing techniques and such, or if you can, I don't know, go and do yoga for like 5 minutes in the parking lot, even like stretching your hips or wherever you are, okay, like in a comfortable place. If you feel comfortable to do yoga like in public, that's cool, kudos to you. But it's, or maybe setting aside time for you to go take a yoga class could be significant. Take it how it resonates. Not everybody has access to that, and of course different walks of life and different circumstances as they be, absolutely. But you can even do those ones at home. They have free ones on YouTube that you can follow along with, and you know, however that works for you. It doesn't even have to be yoga, but I'm talking about like ways to ground yourself, ways to calm yourself and your anxiety through this, because this is a lot of energy being thrown at us right now. There's a lot of shifts happening and a lot of people don't know what the hell's going on, and that's okay. That's okay. 9 times out of 10, I don't know what's going on, and then like, you know, I just go with the flow. Things flow easier when you're flowing, okay? When you are going with the flow and not so rigid and needing to like control the outcome of everything. So this is a tough cycle. Maybe that's what you're healing, control and being controlled, and stepping into your spotlight, stepping into your power, knowing your worth and knowing what you were here to do. Like, maybe you don't even know what you're here to do, but that's fine. Go find it. You may find it in like, if your mind is always kind of wandering to a specific place or a specific thing, or that you were maybe always taught that, no, you shouldn't look into that. That's evil. And maybe you should look into that and question it. If you're not questioning, you're not learning. Okay? You're not growing. You're not expanding. You're not changing. Maybe you're going to find somebody to have a deep conversation about this with. Yeah. Hey, my email's open if you want to talk to me, sure. If you need more clarity on a personal issue in your life, sorry, self-promote, but like, I mean it. If this is resonating with you and you want to know more, you have other questions, you would like a personal reading with me, my email is down below. I have a bunch of slots open. There's tons of time, so get your reading in if you feel called to do so. I have my membership. I do want to say my members do get an exclusive discount. So all you got to do is just send me an email, say you're a member, go from there. I do check who's my members, okay? Like, but I'm just saying, like, my members do get a discount. So if you were debating on joining the membership, it's not just the discount that they get. There's exclusive pick-a cards over there, access to all the extended videos that I do. Yeah, you have access to all of that, $4.99 a month. Like, I think that's a pretty good deal. So anyways, I hope you're having a great day or night whenever you are watching. I appreciate you. And I'm happy you're here. And if you need more guidance on anything, even if you need someone to just talk to, my email's down below as well. Like, I don't charge for that. If you need somebody to talk through some things, but if we're getting cards involved, that's when I start charging. All right. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so that is everything that I have for you, my lovely collective. I love you, and I'm sending you a lot of peace and love through this, okay? You are not alone through this. You have a spiritual community you haven't even found yet, or like spiritual people that you haven't even found yet. Your soul family's waiting. They're waiting for you, and they're going to help you through this, okay? Be open and receptive, love yourself, and don't be afraid of give people a chance, basically, okay? And discern for yourself. This is like look at this as like a lesson and like a hands-on kind of thing. Learning how to use your intuition and use your heightened gifts as confirmations for you. 55 on the camera timer. This is significant changes moving forward in your life. You can apply this to anything in your life, not just relationships. It can be environments. Should I go in here? Driving up to a place you normally go and you get the gut feeling like, nope, don't go in there. Maybe you should listen to that, okay? So anyways, I hope you're having a great one. I love you. I'm sending you all the peace and love through this. You are not alone. I'm here for you, okay? I hope you have a great one, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.